Hey dude! Yes, the all-new Honda CBR 150 single. The best 150cc sport bike out there? Well my dudes, ang sagot ko dyan is nakadepende yan sa iyo at hindi sa motor. What I mean by that is, meron kasi tayong kanya-kanyang preference when it comes to our very own personal standards. Kasi sa tatlong 150cc sport bike option natin is, meron silang kanya-kanyang specialty that separate each bike from one another. And that is why this video exists to give you a clear overview on each bikes. Overview lang ito my dudes at hindi yung on-hands review. Just to help you decide which bike is the right one for you. And by the way my dudes, none of these bikes are slow for a sub 150cc category. A difference in 1 or 2 horsepower is not that much. Kasi nga, there's no replacement for displacement. Kung gusto mo ng mas malakas for almost around the same price range, I suggest go and check out these bikes. Link is in the pinned comment section below. So without further ado mga dudes, simulan na natin sa pinakabagong Honda CBR 150 single. Kamakailan lang nilaunch ng Astra Honda Motor in Indonesia ang kanilang 6th generation Honda CBR 150 R, which technically has the same engine of the 2016 version. So why bakit? Same engine pa rin yung ginamit nila, which is underpowered if you compare this to its counterparts. Well, ang sagot ng Honda dyan my dude is ayon sa kanila is ang overall specs and power ng motor is sapat lang for daily use, which I totally understand. Kasi this bike my dude is designed and marketed as an everyday all-day sport bike. With its relaxed upright seating position and low seat height of 782mm. Plus, the newly added premium features such as the assist and slipper clutch for smooth and effortless gear transition. And not to mention the inverted show as separate function forks. Iba yung magiging experience mo dito kaysa sa traditional inverted forks kasi magkaiwalay dito ang damping and spring mechanism sa kada tubo. Karaniwang ginagamit dito sa mga motocross race models for a maximum smooth shock absorption, which is also paired with an adjustable Pro-Link monoshock suspension at the rear. Isa pang rason kung bakit kampante pa rin ang Honda sa kanilang bagong CBR 150R is yung safety feature ng naka-dual channel ABS. Yup, ito yung feature that will save not only your life but as well as your bike by staying under control at any given situation. Ang aksidente kasi is nandyan na yan. Nangyayari yan ng walang warning or expiration. And with it, it inspires confidence knowing na merong nakaalalay sa iyo. And unlike its counterparts, wala itong engine switch cut off kasi meron siyang bank angle sensor. So the bike will automatically shut off kapag bumagsak at nakatagilid na ang motor. But still, know your own limitations first. Hindi naman kasi racetrack ang public road, my dude. And lastly, the premium design from the CBR 250 Double R. Hindi man natin nakuha ang CBR 250 Double R, but at least magkakaroon tayo ng mas mura at abot kayang option. And I'm 100% na magiging available ito sa Pinas, since isa tayo sa mga unang pinag-i-exportan ng CBR 150 series ng Astra Honda Motor in Indonesia. But what about its pros and cons my dude? Since wala pa naman tayong 2021 version, is pagbabasehan na lang natin yung current CBR 150R from 2016 to the year 2021. Alright, for the pros, a low maintenance cost, smooth gear transition, at matipid na gas consumption with some owners claim it to have 41.6 to 56.8 kpl, and an all-day everyday sport bike na hindi ka mangangawit, approachable seat height, and the best suspension setup in its class. And not to mention the safety features of the dual channel ABS, ESS, and the bank angle engine cutoff sensor. As for the cons naman, nagkakaroon siya ng minor issues such as blank display. Ang cause nito is either nababad sa ulan or by pressure washer. Pangalawa is yung vibration sa manibela. Magkakaroon lang yan if papalitan mo yung stock bar end niya, which is nakadesign yan para i-counteract yung issue. And lastly, the third one is yung tinatawag na T-virus. Yan yung issue sa tensioner sa ilang model ng 2016 version. But ayon sa Honda PH is na-resolve na daw yung issue for the 2017 and beyond. Besides, yung topic natin dito is the 2021 version, which mean another newly revision of the outgoing model of the 2016. I just hope na sa 2021 version is wala na yung mga issue na yan. So my dudes, what about its other counterparts in the market like the Yamaha YZF R15 V3? And with the all-new CBR 150 R 2021, maglalabas ba ng version 4 ng R15 ang Yamaha for the 2021? As of now, for the year 2021, the answer is no. Kasi hindi madaling mag-redevelop ng isang product lalo na kung napaka-advanced ng technology, which the R15 is already well equipped, and also it requires a very high cost in development. If you remember the prototype model Exciter F155, that bike, my dude, is estimated to cost around $100,000 US. And that's roughly around 4,800,000 pesos for just a base prototype model. Paano pa kaya yung final base version? And sadly, the R15 V3 is not the best-selling 150cc bike ni Yamaha. Ang best-selling nila are the 150cc Scoot and Underbone. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, bago lahat ng lineup ng Yamaha for this category, since dito sila kumikita. So back on the R15 V3, ito yung pinakaunang sport bike ng Yamaha na nagkaroon ng upgrade from 149cc to 155cc that uses the variable valve actuation. To put it simply, my dude, ito ay single overhead cam technology na merong dalawang cams, a small and big profile. That, my dude, will serve as your low to mid and high RPM power delivery. Kasi hindi lang top speed ang ibig sabihin ng mabilis. Meron din diyang malakas ang arangkada or yung nasa dulo lang ang top end power. What I'm trying to say is, dito sa VVA is you get to enjoy both worlds. And at the same time, gas consumption is very efficient. So yes, single overhead cam lang siya. But we cannot deny the facts that it is the most powerful single overhead cam 150cc in its class. And just like the CBR 150R, nauna nang magkaroon ng R15 V3 ng assist in silver clutch. And out of all these three bikes option, ang R15 lang talaga yung masasabi kong well-deserved for its title in the 150cc race replica bikes. Not just the looks and performance, but yung mismong technology that they put in this bike. Mainly the Detto box frame and the banana swing arm, which are basically the same stuff na makikita mo sa R1 and R6. Plus the aggressive sporty ergonomics that looks like a proper track focus machine. And as for the looks, well, kahit saan mo tignan is nandun yung YZF R series DNA. Plus, it looks bigger than its displacement. Sa pros niya, ito na yung pinaka most advanced and powerful engine in its class. Smooth gear transition and the most efficient gas consumption with owners claim it of around 42 to 64.3 kpl. Plus, the superb handling and stability, decent set of suspension and comes standard with the YZF R series technology, and a proper racetrack machine. Cons: first is yung seat height is around 815mm. Medyo mataas to for some average Filipino height. At hindi rin siya adjustable, so you will need a lowering kit or magtatapis ka ng upuan. Nandyan din yung option na pwede mong babaan ng 1.5 inch ang suspension sa harap, but na mas lalong magiging aggressive yung riding position mo dahil sa mas mababa yung harapan. Isa pang cons is ayon sa ibang owner ng R15 is medyo may kataasan din ang maintenance cost compared to other 150cc. And just like the CBR 150R, yung display ng R15 is nagloloko din. Nai-encounter din nila dito yung blank display, napapasukan ng tubig, and some glitch. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Hindi ko na sinama as cons ang riding position na nakakangalay at masakit sa likod. Hindi na yan kasalanan ng motor, since it is specifically built that way. And it's by choice. Kasama na yun pag eto ang pinili mo. And of course, last bike in this category is none other than the GSX single R150. At eto daw mga dudes, ang pinakamay mataas na top speed performance in its 150cc class. And yes, on papers mas malakas pa rin ang R15 V3. But, ang power band kasi ng GSX R150 is nasa dulo. Dahil na rin ito sa karakteristik mismo ng engine configuration, which is a dual overhead cam 4 valves overbore 62 by 48.8mm. That allows the engine to rev much higher and creates more power sa dulo. And not to mention na ito din ang pinakamagaan in its class. So, power plus weight ratio at yung parang walang limiter na makina nito is kaya tinawag na king of speed in the overall 4-stroke 150cc segment. Isang feature na meron ang motor na to na wala sa dalawa is the security device of the smart key system paired with a manual key operation. Yes, mawala mo man yung susi is pwede mo pa rin siyang mapaandar. It's a compact, slim, lightweight design that surely represent the GSX R lineup. And about its pros and cons, pro syempre is yung superb top-end performance and the proven and tested malleable engine, decent handling and safe and secure smart key system. Cons: an expensive smart key replacement. Kasi pag na-misplace mo yung susi na yan, hindi lang yung mismong susi ang papalitan. Whole key system ang papalitan dito. Na umaabot lang naman na mahigit 7,000 pesos. And by order pa yan, so I'm not really sure how long it will take. Next is yung discomfort both for rider and passenger. Sa mga naging owner ng GSX R150, isa sa mga naging reklamo nila dito is yung IBS. Yup, the ipit betlog syndrome. Then about its pillion seat is yung napakataas na placement ng upuan, which will not only be a discomfort for the passenger but salong-salo mo din ang bigat niya kasi nakadapa din siya sa likod mo. Which is not such a big deal if you ask me, kasi ika-counteract niya dito yung IBS syndrome. And to sum it all up, kung gusto mo ng everyday all-day sport bike with decent fuel consumption and a safety feature of an ABS is nasa ZBR 150R yan. At kung ang hinahanap mo naman ay advanced engine technology with superb fuel consumption and track capabilities, it's available in the R15 V3. And lastly, a weekend slash top speed high performance bike with security safety feature ng keyless system is available yan sa GSX R150. And by the end of the day, it all comes down to your own preference. So it's best na alamin mo muna para saan at ano yung paggagamitan mo ng motor. Pang chicks ba yan or pang corner slaying mega dank tuners na motor? Comment nyo sa baba my dude dahil gusto ko din marinig ang side nyo dito. At paki-comment na din ng mga hindi ko pa nabanggit sa video natin.